Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing really well tonight. I have been working today, crunching numbers and thinking about our market as I continue to work with buyers. My little company finally has our first listing in West Asheville coming up. And I've really been curious, and I always talk about it, I'm really curious about what the differences are in the landscape between the Asheville real estate market and the Boone real estate market. My company's motto is find yourself in the North Carolina mountains, and I'm in 3 MLSs, which provides me an opportunity to really crunch some numbers and talk with people about what the options can be in the real estate market. And oops, there we are. And so what I wanted to do is pull up the 2 MLSs for the Boone market and for the Asheville market and just quickly take a look at a couple of things because it's kind of fun. All right, so this is the Asheville market. And what I want to say is that, oops, I have to share the screen. That would help. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Very good. All right, there. All right. Doing this all very spur of the moment this evening. So what you've got in front of you is you have 2 maps up here on the right-hand side. You have a map. I did a 25-mile radius around Boone, North Carolina. And of course, this is a very different kind of 25-mile radius than around Asheville, right? But it's a mountain, MLS, it's a mountain market. People, Boone and Blowing Rock, Banner Elk, Beach, they draw a certain set of people, right? In the same way that Asheville does. And I will say that I did a 25-mile search around Asheville. And then I just pulled it, wait, that is Boone. Hold on a sec, let me get Asheville up for you. And that is going to be here and righto, okay. So this is the Asheville map. And let me just pop back over here to Facebook and make sure that I am still here with everyone. And let's see, check myself out. Yes, there I am, cool beans, okay. So what I wanted to show you is these 2 maps in Boone and Asheville, and then to talk a little bit about the stats. So what we see is, so Asheville, this is a 25-mile radius, and what you're going to see is it goes out to Waynesville, up to Hot Springs, Mars Hill is up in here. This actually goes probably to Old Fort. This captures Lake Lure. It captures down to Flat Rock. So that is our big kind of radius area within which I am pulling some statistics for us. And so let's see. Okay, cool. All right, there we go. All right, and so what I wanted to show you first of all is that this is some data for the Asheville market, right? And so what we see is, what I pulled was days to sell. So this is interesting. So 10-year stats. In 2010, in the Asheville market, this 25-mile radius right here, the days to sell median was 107. Right now, at the beginning of November in 2020, the days to sell is 21. The median days to sell is 21 days. And so that gives you a lot of information, right? Just in the days to sell, the median days to sell in a market. Take a look at where Asheville was, 107 days in 2010. So what I actually want to show you is the days to sell median in Boone. So notice this 10-year radius. And you know what? If somebody wants to say hello to me and make sure that I am here and that you are seeing me, I would be most grateful for that. And so let's see, hold on just a sec. Okay, and so what we see is that the days to sell in Boone and Blowing Rock in 2010 were 154. So remember, in the Asheville market, it was 107. But what you also see is these are cut in half as well. So one of the things to point out is that the days on market, the median days on market in Asheville has been reduced by 4/5, right? 20 out of 100. And in the high country market, in the Boone Blowing Rock market, it is almost half. Okay, and so what that shows you is over the last 10-year period, of course, 2010 was at the bottom of our market. 2015 was when in most markets things started to come back. But what we found in Asheville is those things started to come back. Our business started to come back a lot quicker. So let me show you one more stat that I thought was really interesting, and then I will sign off for the evening. What I wanted to look at was the closed priced average in this area in Asheville, and for a 10-year period. And so what we are going to do is we're going to click generate, and what you're going to see is that the average price per house in this 10-year market in Asheville sold for about $240,000. Now that average price per house in this 25-mile radius is $394,000. That is an increase in the average price per house in the Asheville market of 64% in the last 10 years. That's rather remarkable. And what we want to see is, I want to show you this because I'm going to pop over to the Boone market in just a second. So what you see in 2010, remember everybody, it was the nadir of the real estate market, 240,000. This market in Asheville, now that's a drop, but it started to come back, and I have other charts that statistically bear this out, that it was in 2012 that the Asheville market started to recover from the '08 mortgage debacle. And thievery is what I described it the other day. So you see 233, 246, 256, 271, 294, 324, 337, 353, 394. And so this is why when you have 8 years of an increase in the average price per house, people who crunch numbers nationally say, you know, we're in for a little dip in the market. And that is not happening, of course, for many, many reasons. And I can chat about that in another opportunity. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to go over to the Boone market, and I'd like to choose the same criteria to show you where the average price per house has been in the Boone market in this 12-mile radius, okay? And so what we see is in 2010, it was at 272, and in 2020, it's at 402. That is not a shabby 48% increase in the average price per house in the 25-mile radius of Boone. That's pretty darn impressive. Here's a little interesting side note, though. Notice that in 2010, the average sales price was 272. Notice in 2015, it's 272. So our high country market really struggled from '08 really until about 2015 is when you can really statistically see the chart start to increase for the high country market. And so that's just a little bit about what I've been doing this evening. I hope that has been interesting and helpful. And give me a shout out so I know you're there. Thanks a lot. Have a great night. Bye now.